Hello guys, today we are learning about the MVC framework. Before learning the MVC framework, we have to know what is actually MVC work. MVC work is divided into three different parts: model, view, controller. So first of all, we are creating one folder www.mvc.com. Now in this folder, also created three different folders like view, model, and controller. Okay, now this is our folders where actual code will be stay. View contains all the representation pages that are shown into the output. Model contains the real code of database connectivity, and the controller contains the logic that combine the view and model. Okay, is this clear? Now we are creating two pages. First one is the index file. Okay, into that folder what we are creating for our demonstration of MVC, www.mvc.com, that stay here, index.php. Yep. Now the second file is the configuration file. Here we remove this. Okay, now the second file new php, select all, delete, save the configuration file. We can just say the config.php. Okay, here we creating a code for the database connectivity into the php class. The name of class is underscore config, and this class is useful for connection with database. For that purpose we are creating a one protected function underscore connect to db dollar host dollar user dollar password and the dollar db name. Okay, that is okay. So here we now just going to connect our database. So dollar connection object is equal to our MySQL line. Okay, this line will be connect with our database. Okay, here is the host name, here is the username, here is the password, here is the db name. Now if dollar connection object, then return dollar connection object. Else here we are just creating a code for the error page. Script and script window.location is equal to error.php with message is equal to connection server error, please try again later. Okay, that's it. Now we are ready to code our index file. Before the index file code, we have to create a model and controller. In this we are creating a model for database connectivity, insert, update, delete. Okay, our database code is here, so our model code should be in model file. Save into the model name underscore model.php. First of all we are include once the file name config. Why? Because I want to extend the protected function into this class. Now the class name config is extended into the class model class. Okay, now here we are creating a constructor public function any code of model file that we want to use before the file is. Now another function protected function add data. Okay, this function is useful to insert records. Now here we are sending two things, a table name and the data. The table name tbl name and the data is $data. Here tbl name is string type of variable that contain the name of table, and the data is the array type variable that contain the data and the fields. Okay, here we are going to connect our code to CI demo name database. Okay, there is a 3 tables, one of them is tbl country, so we are code for this table first of all. Okay, now here I want to be connect with a database, so $this what's the name of that function, connect to tb. Now why I am calling this function here, this function is belonging class config and config file is extended here. Okay, that means this function that is protected we can use here also. The name of host is local host, the username is root, the password is empty, and the database name is ci_db. Okay, so this is the code using which we can create a database connectivity. Now here is a connection object. Okay, and we are calling that object at here to this connection object. So we got our object. Whenever any class is used by that object, at that time this function is automatically called and object will be set with database connectivity of CIDB. Okay, now insert code. Okay guys, now how can we add data into the database with this table tbl country? For that we have to create a global code that works with any table. I repeat that, any table. Okay, so it means this code is useful for all table in your database. Okay, first of all we have to create a query. So what is actually in query? Insert into, then after the table name tbl name. Okay, what after that? The bracket start for the field names. Okay, how can we get the field names? So $field is equal to, this is also an array. Okay, that it got from this data array. How? So array underscore keys $data. So it means we are getting all fields name at here. Okay, before that I just put down that arr that indicate this is a array. Okay, and second way is values. Okay, values. Okay, so we have data and values into different array. Now $fields is equal to, but this is str string employed sorry, the string glue means is a comma, and data arr fields. We are getting a string that combines with this code. Okay, and second one is same as values. Okay, now $query dot equal to $str fields dot double quotation bracket over values. Okay, dot $str values. Okay, dot double quotation bracket over double quotation over. So we are getting here our query inside into table name with field names and values. Okay, now what is next? Next thing is to call a function that execute this query. Okay, for that $this task on object. Okay, using this we can call a query, this query in bracket $query, and we are returning this at here. First of all, echo $query. Okay, this is our add function code. Now how can we test it? Just create an object of that function at here. What is the name of class? Model class, and just repeating this to a public for just executing at here. $m is equal to new, okay, $m dash, it's pointing that table name tbl country, and the data will be a array also. So we are just creating an array with pick id is auto increment cname. So cname, it's the field name, is equal to the value is abct. Okay, so this function is executed our data. Now how can we execute here? First of all, where is it? In the model. Okay, so model, okay, model.php. okay, config not found, config. Okay, see what happens. Config, yeah, same name. Just in 1 minute. Okay, this error will be covered into the index page, but here we have to use this for execution in directly this class. Okay, so we got cname and abcd. Yeah, okay, and I know that this will be included here. Where is it? Okay, we have some mistake here with this single quotation. We forget that. Okay, that I put here. Okay, so this is the code that execute the model. Okay, now we don't need this code, and just convert this to protected for our main code. Okay, and remove this. Okay, so this is our modified with the add data code.